Hello and welcome to Infra. This is episode 4, I believe. Chapter 2, Just Another Day at Work, Map 3, the Hammer Valley National Park. For those who have not seen the previous parts, go ahead and watch those. We're playing as Mark.
Starberg really does have some cool caves.
We are an employee of the National Consulting Group in the city of Stallberg, which is somewhere in or around Finland. And our company has just taken over the repair and maintenance duties for the city's power plants and water facilities after a corruption scandal broke last year. And it seems that the city hasn't been keeping up on the maintenance, and they've sent us to do a site survey of Hammer Valley and the Bergman tunnels. And they want us to photograph and read any documents we find laying around. Hans, I'm looking for ways to enter the tunnel. The flood doors seem to be locked tight, but I did find an elevator in that old building with a pumping station. What do you say? Should we check it out? I know what you're thinking, but I'm sure those stories about the old tunnel are just urban legend. Anyway, there might actually be something useful there. I'll see you at the elevator. Lucas. Urban legends in the tunnels? That is suboptimal. Because usually these urban legends have some sort of basis in reality. So let's keep going. In cave, broken window. I don't see a broken window yet. Okay. Because of the great expanse of this game, I am going to be using a guide and a walkthrough, and a checklist that I came up with based on that guide and walkthrough, to make sure I get all the collectibles so I can get the best ending. The first time I was through this thing, I did not get the best ending. Really like to see that part because that's where good things happen. For those just tuning in, this kind of a gate is impassable, and it means that it's just the way the game makes the world appear bigger than it actually is, by having places you can't get to. Right. So back here, there's nothing going on. There's stairs to the upper level, which we'll need in a few minutes, but I'm not ready yet. Right. And this window here is broken.
Someone should get that fixed.
And somebody took the door off the opening. There is a missing dock, so I want to write down that phone number. That'll be useful later. 035435435. Reward tea party with my dock. With me and my dock. We'll keep that in mind.
Oh, smells like something died in here. That's not good.
Okay. A teddy bear smoking. We're going to be seeing a lot of teddy bears as we get through the game. It's kind of a running gag. Alright. And this is where the game starts to take a bit of a creepy turn. Need to find a key. So, I forget where the key is. I think the key's upstairs. So anyway, unless I missed it somewhere else. Let's go upstairs first. This game does get a little bit spooky at places, so if you're sensitive to spooky or if you have kids watching, you might want to tune out, because this...
Another one.
There's a geocache, there's a Definitely some creepy stuff going on in Solberg. And there's that puzzle. Nothing seems to be working in the tunnel anymore. Almost all the flood doors are stuck and have missing valves. Surely Robin must have hidden them somewhere around here. Fortunately, I'll be retiring soon, then Robin can deal with this mess on his own. I can't wait to see his stupid face when he hears about this from Eric. Poor Eric. We'll meet Robin later.
Fascinating.
And we'll have, well, 3.5-inch diskettes there. That's kind of a blast from the past. A Bible and some beer. Good combination. Flash.
That makes 2 packs of spares for the camera.
Camera batteries. A computer. A Rottweiler has pushed to uproot. Press tuxedo to return to cocaine, or press couch sock plumber to scrub your communist. If you do this, you will lose any bountiful doves in fantastical blueberries. Error 46, B3FA bottle. Press any key to continue. Yeah, let's not, and say we did. So we want this to be green. For green, I want things configured. I want it to be... I think I want it to be yellow. Right, down, down, right, down, down. Right, down, down. And B2 wants to be down. Right, down. And that wants to be down. Then I can set this to yellow. Doors open. Now, the kind of engineer that would design that kind of a control panel needs to be taken out back and beaten with a computer keyboard. But that's... Let's go back downstairs. I think we're ready to proceed from here. Nothing there, nothing there. To go up and get to the teddy bears. Maybe the key is in... Oh, they took a dump in the sink. How convenient. I'll use the cave. Okay, let's run it. Key in cave, as expected. Back. Alright, and then we'll cut back to the house here in a moment. Alright, and this is the part where it gets a little bit, spooky.
What the fuck? Is that a corpse? Hey, I found a dead body.
That's not funny, Mark.
I'm serious.
You mean like a dead animal?
No, I'm pretty sure this is a dead guy.
That's unsettling. I'll call the cops and they'll come check it out. Can you give me the precise location?
This is some sort of building after the cave when coming from the dam. It's just before the Bergman tunnels.
Yeah, I know the place. Anyway, I'm sure the cops will figure out what happened to the guy. Just continue on to the tunnels.
Alright, if you say so.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and think that maybe Mr. Alex Hartman was involved in that. But I could be wrong. See, you did seem to be a little bit nuts. I did get the document in the second floor. I fixed the flood doors control panel. If we hadn't fixed that big green panel upstairs in that building, this would be red and this door would be locked. Keep out drowning hazard. Oh, no, it's okay. We'll just go through there. This building needs some renovations. Or, to be torn down. And we're not going to go the rest of the way there. We're going to take advantage of this impromptu bridge, which is not something that you should ever do in real life because it could just break in half and then you'd be taking a swim. And like all adventure game characters union members, Mark cannot swim, apparently. Here's a campsite.
Looks like those unmarked keys from the forest guard's cabin had a use after all.
This is the acquisition sum of my company. If I ever want to be able to track down Walter, I need to keep this outside of any official accounting in order to avoid any unwanted attention. I can use this money for bribing, should it ever come to that. Either way, a pretty strange choice to pay such a large sum in cash. There's definitely something fishy going on. I am playing this by his own rules and with his money, Hartman.
Only one pack of batteries left.
And I'm down low on flashlight batteries. Okay, Mark, you could at least close the box containing the money so that it doesn't get waterlogged in case it rains.
The old Bergman water tunnel. Let's see how this place is doing. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
I think you're probably right there, Mark. Now, the reason we came this way is because there's supposedly a geocache somewhere around here. Rats. And I've missed it.
The old Bergman water tunnel. Let's see how this place is doing. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Well, I've seen this geocache before. I just can't remember exactly where they hid the thing. Some mushrooms. Okay, it's not down there.
Only 2 packs left.
There's a
geocache.
two more photographs and we are done with this section, and I think I am done with this recording session. After that I want to go play with some editing tools once I figure out how to climb my way back out of here. I think I need to go around this side. Yep. Alright, then once we get into the Bergman water tunnels, we will begin chapter 3, map 1. If we continued on the other path there without crossing the tree, we would end up down there. Again, a source ladder. These behave differently than other ladders. I want a quick save here, see if we can climb down. We can, but there's nothing to climb to. Big, ugly hole in the wall.
Good start.
And a busted piece of railing. And if we go back this way again, we'll come to the busted up building right there. I'm just going to make sure I took that picture because this should otherwise be everything in this level that needs dealt with. Yep. So we are now done with chapter 2 of Infra. We will be coming back next time to start chapter 3, which is the Bergman water tunnels. Let's see, that's the... There's a save slot there. One thing about this game is that there are various points of no return, usually chapter boundaries, because this door is going to auto-close and the handle fell off the thing this time. So once we go through there, we can't come back out that way. In real life, that means you step back out and call and say, hey, I ain't doing this. But in Infra, Mark just plunges on. So we'll see you next time when we go into the Bergman water tunnels. Thanks for watching.